here where I'm going to tell you to put your cell phones down. That's part of my shtick, you know. You don't put your cell phones down, keep them rolling. Without that, I guess I'll start. Camera's rolling. You know, I've had this happen to me on numerous occasions. I've met some brother that's successful, accomplished in his field, and we've had a conversation. And sometime during that conversation, during the get to know you phase, he's let it be known that he's a Morehouse man. And I didn't graduate from Morehouse. So I'll be honest with you, at the beginning I was wondering, well, what does that really mean? And then I heard President Wilson give the definition of a Morehouse man. He said a Morehouse man is somebody who walks this earth with obvious confidence and competence, who is ready at once to work and compete in the world that is, while simultaneously aspiring for and working towards the world that must yet be. And after I heard that definition, as I said, I didn't graduate from Morehouse, but I sure wanted to, because I felt like I was a Morehouse man at heart. And I understand there's a difference between being a Morehouse man and a man of Morehouse. And so this is my message to you, men of Morehouse, that should assist you on your trek to become Morehouse men. I'm professing this lesson, you'll be confessing, I'm guessing, I'm pressing, it's teaching, I'm preaching, it's reaching you, each of you. I'm beseeching you, young men. I know you've heard versions of this message again and again, but to be sure it sinks in, let me give you my spin, because I'm about to put my 2 cents in. So sit back for a minute and check this out. I'm going to take a few minutes and tell you what I'm all about. And I need your undivided attention, because I don't want you to miss one of these points I got to mention. I can read your minds right now. I know what you're thinking. I can read your mind. You're saying, is he trying to rhyme? Is he trying to rap? This can't be. My eyes must be deceiving me. Old school up here trying to spit some poetry. Well, what I can't believe is why can't you see that an OG like me can flow so easily? Let me back that up and slow it down. What I can't believe is why is it so hard for you to see that an OG like me can flow so easily? Well, so there is no confusion. I want you to know something. I'm not an illusion. I'm not a mirage. I'm not a hologram. I'm a full-grown man. And I'm making a stand right here and right now. Strong and tall, grounded, unmovable, like an old oak tree. I'm like the U.S. Army. I want you to be all that you can be. I'm standing here on the front line doing my time, and I don't mind. Because I'm a soldier on a mission to explode your mind with the kind of knowledge that will make you successful once you graduate from college. To erode from you that kind of stinking thinking that will keep you lagging behind. In this era of tattoos, piercings, cornrows, and afros, I'm on a mission to prepare you, the hip-hop generation, to one day run this nation. This point right here, brothers, y'all feel a little bit of what I'm saying, y'all can show me some love. Thank you. I need a little bit of that appreciation and that affirmation, because from here, I'm gonna get up in your grill. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel, and I don't want none of y'all getting ill. I'm just gonna tell you the real deal, and how I'm gonna step back and take a chill pill. I don't need to be fake, phony, or funny to try to be friendly. Now forget that. I'm gonna tear off this roof with the truth. And you just gonna have to deal with that. So what I need you to do, I need y'all to sit up. I need y'all to shut up. I need you to put your cell phones up. I need you to put your laptops down. Don't look around. I need you to focus on me. Because you listen with your eyes and your ears. And I want you to hear. Because I'm about to get inside of your head. When I finish, I want you to go out there and tell your boys what I said. Y'all can tell by the way I'm dressed that I'm not a thug. But the way some of y'all eyeballing me, I feel like I'm up in the club getting mean mugged. Y'all don't even know me. Y'all ready to diss me like I was one of your homies. That's a mistake. But that's all it's going to take for me to break this thing down. Because I know the truth of what's going down behind those frowns. Behind all that bravado and bravery is just another form of slavery. All that swag is just an empty bag of insecurity. But stick with me, brothers, mentally, and I will help you understand the master plan of the man. And the man I'm talking about is the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. He'll make success a part of your future and failure a part of your past. You see, the problem is too many of you don't even believe in God anymore. Everybody wants to be hardcore. What for? Do you have any idea what's in store on the cell floor when they shut the jail door? Some of you will become somebody's more. You want to hear some more house men whose DNA it is to win? But some of you guys are wasting that opportunity away, which is why I can't stand up here and play. I got to say exactly what it is I want to say, like your most notable alum, Dr. Martin Luther King, who had a dream. And you want to know why it was delayed? Because too many of us just thought about getting paid. And the rest just wanted to get laid. And some of us was getting laid to get paid. If we knew how we behaved, he would roll over in his grave. Dr. King did not die for you or I to act like fools. Brothers, our manhood has got more to do than our family jewels. It's time out for those tired old excuses, those tools of incompetency that we use to build monuments to nothingness. If you want to see this thing work, it's going to take some teamwork. If y'all believe that, repeat after me. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. One more time. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. One more time like you mean it. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. Man, I love that unity. I love it when we stand together. See, because brothers, we have got to start watching each other's back. Because if we don't, we'll be under attack like Iraq. When it comes to being black, we no longer have to use the back door, but the only thing worth fighting for is oil. And I don't know about you, but that makes my blood boil. Because as long as I have to toil for the rest of my years, give up my blood, my sweat, and my tears in this land of the free and home of the brave, I refuse to bite my tongue or act like a slave. The truth of the matter is everything in this country is not okay. Let's call a spade a spade. Folks still mad at Bill Clinton and Tiger Woods for getting laid. Give me a second to shine the light on the shade. My brothers, if I was talking to your sisters over at Spelman, I would tell them, my queen, my beautiful queens, heavy is the head that wears the crown. But these brothers over here will respect you more if you turn them down. My sisters, whatever happened to just saying no instead of, I don't know, maybe? There's more important things for you to do than laying on your back making babies. And my sisters, peep this if you can. No man wants a woman who's been with every man. You understand? And yes, I'm talking to you, my beautiful, intelligent, fabulous boo. Have you been with more than 2 boys at that school? And I know that pros will start to step on some toes, and I don't want to provoke nobody to blows or create any foes. But I gotta keep it real. I gotta tell you, brothers, what about our music? You tell me, because I don't know. When did it become acceptable and fashionable to refer to our ladies as hoochies and hoes? And brothers, I can't believe how easily we perpetuate the tragedy. You say it, she'll portray it. That's the way it always worked for me. It's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. But what we got to think about is the next generation, little children. What they see is what they will be. Brothers, we got to be willing to put in the work. And instead of watching these sisters twerk, we ought to build the self-esteem of these future queens. Because brothers, you are the future protectors of the village. You are princes who are about to become kings. And our Nubian queens should bring pride to our race. And we cannot knowingly and willingly, for financial stability, condition them for disgrace. Anytime one of our sisters is dishonored, it's your mama. It's his sister. It's her daughter. It's my wife. None of them were meant to live a life filled with degradation and strife. Well, let me slide on into conclusion. Because if you miss it, the game of life you'll be losing. You see, I've been around and I've seen a few things. That's why it's a compliment when you call me old school. Many a failure at my age didn't listen, they never learned, they were too busy being cool. But my brothers, we are standing on a slippery slope and we're holding on by the end of our rope because too many of us lost hope and don't vote. And the rest can't cope without dope. But unless we break this yoke from our people, we will never be equal. And that is why for you, quitting is not an option, because your success determines our sequel. Influence, inspiration, integrity. Let those be the foundation for you to build your plan as you make that transition from a man of Morehouse to a Morehouse man. My name is Paul Bryant, and I approve of this message. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you. That was fun. You know, that was fun, and for the last 20 years, man, I've been